I want to talk about defense against knife assaults. Now, first of all, I just need to say that there are no good physical defenses against a knife assault. There is only what you can do in the moment. Your best defense is to not be anywhere near someone who wants to assault you with a knife. But unfortunately, you don't get to make that choice all the time. It is important to realize that a knife is a close range weapon and someone has to get near you to use it. Because of this, your best defense is a longer range weapon that can put someone down quickly, like a shotgun. Unfortunately, many of us can't use that choice because of where we live and the laws of the land. So we have to go to a secondary kind of weapon, such as a cane or a bat or something like that. Improvised weapons are important, so you have to develop weapon skills so that you can have transferable skills to something in your environment. You never want to go against a knife empty-handed, but you don't want to have a false sense of security because you walk with a heavy cane or something like that. There are many instances where committed attackers have gone through serious abuse just to close distance and stab someone with a knife. But understand this, just because you're stabbed doesn't mean it's over. It depends on how you are stabbed. So if it comes to empty hands against the blade, you need to understand that what you're going to be doing is more or less damage control. You will likely take wounds. You're just trying to make sure they're not mortal. All you're doing is trying to stay alive long enough to go to the hospital after you have escaped to safety or eliminated the threat. And remember, when it comes to self-defense, escaping to safety is your primary goal. Some kind of tool to help you is important, but keep in mind that a short weapon still puts you in range of the knifer. And if you have a knife, it is very likely that both parties will be badly wounded at the end of the encounter. You may even both die. Now, the thing to consider is that if you have to face the blade, if you have no choice, good tactics are the most important thing. And your goal is always escape. And don't forget that just because the person is using a knife doesn't mean they are acting alone. You may have to face multiple attackers on top of facing someone who is armed with a blade. So having a long distance weapon, having good pugilistic skills, being able to trip and throw people, and being ruthless and violent are your number one skills you want to develop in this scenario.